Oh, hello and welcome back. Today I'm doing a reading for July 11th until July 17th, 2021. This is going to be for what needs your focus and attention right now. And I'm going to use the same 6-card spread as I did last week because I really felt like the energy flowed really nicely from it. I was able to get really strong imagery, and I think it gives us really nice actionable advice in, a good way without the cumbersome whatevers of an additional 4 cards. I'm going to adjust my chair here. Oh, scrapey, scrapey. All right. So, as always, this is a general reading, but my focus for you, Virgo, is on helping you achieve your higher vibes. So, what doesn't resonate for you today, leave it behind. Don't even think about it again. And the things that do, carry with you, sit with them, reflect on them, spend some time. All right, let's see what Virgo needs to give their focus to for July 11th to 17th. What needs their attention? I guess that this is going to be the overall energy card, so I'll leave it till the end to flip. Okay, love that. Overall energy that flew out right at the beginning is the Magician. Okay, Virgo, right now we need to focus on, the faith we have in ourselves and our abilities and what we know and how we're growing. I think you are actually sort of arriving in that space where you're like, yes, I know what I can do. I know what I offer, and I feel really good about it. In the advice here, we have 7 of Cups, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Hierophant. So again, we've got like a 50-50 split of major and minor arcana coming up here for you today. What does that mean for us, Virgo? It means that some things are within your control right now. The way you respond to things, the way you react to things, what you do with the information that comes to you, that is all within your control. However, universe is also giving you a gentle nudge right now. It's wanting to show you that you are in the right place. It is the right time. And here is the information that you need to get the most out of things right now. I see that you are looking at a variety of things right now because we're seeking inspiration in some way here. You're coming at this from a place of, I am feeling grounded, I am feeling centered, I feel as though I know myself really well, and now I want to draw in the inspiration that I can act on next. It's like I'm seeking that next opportunity, that next idea that's going to push me forward. And this is coming from a place of feeling very resolved in what you have to offer the world. So maybe you've been considering a career change. Maybe you've been considering opening yourself up to a relationship if you're not in one, things like that. And right now you're like weighing the checks and balances of all of the goals that you have on your long-term bucket list. And you're saying, okay, which one feels like the right one for me to start pursuing right now from this really beautiful energetic state that I find myself in. I don't think you're in a rush for this either. You're willing fully to commit yourself to whatever the path is going to require. Does it require me to get some more skills? Does it require me to do some learning? Does it require me to, network outside of myself? I think you're in this kind of patient place where right now you're like, all right, I feel as though I can make magic in the sense that, I really feel inspired to be taking action. I want to choose the right action, and I'm willing to commit to following through on whatever it's going to mean for me to achieve it, which is really nice, kind of like looking at it from above sort of energy. You're really doing this from like a beautiful perspective, Virgo. It's really lovely. Let's look at this Magician card that came up. Temperance coming out again. Page of Materials and the Moon. Yeah, you're really taking your time with things and willing to be taking, a patient time with everything because you don't want anything to go overlooked. And I know, like Virgo, there's such diligence to how you do things, and so this doesn't shock me at all. It's like you want to be prepared for everything, and you want to allow yourself the space and time that you require to make sure that everything is taken care of, that there are no surprises, that there's no stone left unturned. You're willing to move really slow and steady on this. I think as long as you're moving, all right? Like I'm not seeing a lot of action yet. We're just like thinking about action. And these are two very different things. Thinking about it and doing it are very different things. Let's look at this Ace of Swords, the Star, the Nine of Materials, and the Four of Voices. Yeah, again, Virgo, it's like you're like, you know, I'm feeling good. Like that's just very much the energy that's coming up. And you're like, okay, now how can I expand this feeling of feeling good? What can I do to create more abundance in my life? What can I do to create more independence in my life? What are my goals that are most attached to that? Because when you're in this sort of high vibe state that you are sitting in right now, Virgo, it feels as though anything is possible, because anything can be possible, because you are in an open and receptive mindset to be able to do what needs to be done to get what you want. So you may find yourself really kind of looking at weighty goals, big goals that you've been maybe sitting on for a little while. The timing was never quite right. Now the timing feels right. You are in this open energetic space where possibility is the currency that you're trading in right now, which is really nice energy for you, Virgo. It's not maybe how I, perceive Virgo all of the time. Always very calculated, but right now there's a bit more whimsy to your energy. I want to look at Temperance because it's come up twice now. Hierophant, again, the Knight of Voices and the Knight of Materials. Yeah, interesting. I think part of you is teetering between, do I just start taking action and see what happens? Or do I really like plan and do this in a controlled way, get myself the skill training that I require to move forward? If I'm picking something that requires me to get some more skills, I think you're really in this debate of like, do I move quickly because I'm inspired, or do I keep moving slowly because that's the lane that I feel most comfortable in? And only you know the answer to that question, Virgo. I'm not here to try and rush you or slow you down in any way. This is introspective. I think what is most important is that you start taking steps. Now, the steps don't have to necessarily begin as like action steps on the goal. They can begin as education steps, which is like an action step on the goal, but it's not like taking concrete action, I guess, in some way. So we need to be moving forward. I am wary generally when we're in this just sort of cerebral and dreamy state that we're not going to move out of that into action. And I see you thinking about, do I move into action, or do I keep kind of like going slowly with how I'm doing it right now, and just like enjoying the energy. So while you're in this energetic upswing, I would urge you to start to take some action towards your goal, whatever goal it is that you're choosing, so that the momentum can build. So that if your energetic state dips a little bit, that you already have that momentum happening so that you can keep moving forward and get back up into that high vibe state. So for you, Virgo, this week, your focus needs to be on, what is the goal that feels like the right one for me to be pursuing right now? And what are the first action steps I can be taking towards it? And get in those action steps while you're still in this high energetic state. I hope this is helpful to you, Virgo. If it was, leave me a thumbs up. Let me know your comments down below. If you haven't done so, I would love for you to subscribe. It would really mean the world to me. And then I can see you back here next week.